Okay, hi guys, it's Dr. Zui and welcome to the talk show, The Legend Talks with me. And thank you so much for just joining to the show. I am sure that you're going to enjoy this session with me as the person's background is a little bit different from, the shows that I have done or the sessions that I have done with people. Uh, this is going to be one of the most different topics to talk on, different highlights to get to see. And what this person does is he's not doing from one specific place, he's there somewhere and doing something research kind of study, and it's going to be really amazing to know what he does. So I'm going to connect Hitesh, and he's joined here with us. So I'm going to just send the request and let's see if he is able to connect right away. It's Norian, guys.
Hello,
Hi,
hi.
we are live, Hitesh. Finally.
Yeah, you are able to listen me?
Yes, very clearly.
Okay. Yeah, how are you?
Amazing. I'm fine. How are you doing?
Very good.
Okay, I can
Yeah.
see pretty big smile on your face, and I'm sure that your relatives, friends, and family are going to see you live today.
Yes, yes, you are correct. I think most of the
Awesome.
people are in the live session. Yeah,
Nice. All the best for this to you.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so can you tell us about yourself, Hitesh?
Uh, basically, I grew up in very small town. Basically, it is in Wardha district, and
Okay.
I'm born and brought up in rural setting. So most
Mm-hmm.
of the issues like we hear nowadays, like there is some power cut or something like,
Always,
yeah, and
always.
yeah. So those things I have witnessed. Like uh, I used to wait for light. Electricity almost one day, and then I could see,
Yeah.
okay, electricity is there. So that's how my childhood I have spent. And of course, I'm basically from farming culture, so I used to go on farm every weekends, and I used to do. I used to help my father some stuff, and then
Okay.
eventually when I started understanding, like, okay, how farming basically we can do. So
Yeah.
I used to do this tomato farming. I was good at it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, so somewhere whatever I am now, basically in this position, it is because of my past, and basically my past is like farming roots that reflects
Hmm.
me here. And
Okay.
at the same time, when I was very kid, and I used to observe all these things, like farmer is nothing but the engineer. Okay,
Yeah.
so he knows the planning, he knows that this, like carpenter, like he used to do all these basically accessories for farming thing. Even he knows
Yes.
when there will be rain. So it's like they were good planner also. At the same time,
Yes.
they sell their basically vegetables or whatever their yield. So they are half entrepreneur also, we can call it.
Yes.
So,
No doubt.
that basically inspired me to do something related to like technical field. Then I
Okay.
thought, why not let's join engineering or something we can do. So I basically moved out from my town to other place for diploma in engineering. So
Hmm.
there actually first my project was like how to turn on this basically water pump remotely. Like if you
Okay.
press something, it will turn on automatically in your farm. So
Okay.
yeah, so nowadays what happens? We have to go on farm and turn on and turn off this water pump.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So I had thought, why not we do it through mobile? So that's how it again basically gave me trust to do something in technical field. Then I
Hmm.
moved
Hmm.
out from small, basically that diploma engineering college to Mumbai, and
Okay.
I think everyone knows IIT Bombay is very good place to for engineering. So there I have
Yes.
spent almost nine years I have spent, and there Actually, I've found like most of the people basically blocked by their thoughts. Like they
Yeah.
feels like from where they are coming, they are not capable or they are not potential to do something. Then I thought
Yeah.
it's a wrong thing to adopt. Then I thought
Yeah.
let's
Mm-hmm.
develop our thought process. Then I basically engage myself into more research, and that's how I did very good research on some of the key basically topics which is really important for India. And
Mm-hmm.
la- uh, during COVID time, actually, I then left the Mumbai and took this international job. So where
Okay.
actually I'm more involved into research and some national strategic, basically applications of particular country. So currently I am
Okay.
based in Saudi Arabia. Yeah,
Amazing. How is
yeah.
that going for you?
It is very nice, and in basically research, it is always challenging. You have to
Yeah.
think something every day so that it will reflect in next other day.
Yes.
So
Sure. Sure.
yeah, so it is quite interesting, and since this is something little bit different, like other than India, so there is some cultural
Mm-hmm.
difference. But I
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
when I came out from India, all like other countries and everyone has same language that we speak for development or something advancement.
Yeah.
So it is like quite challenging, and it's really gives me like try to do something new. Yeah,
Amazing. So it's
yeah,
it's it's like a journey of yours coming from a small town going to a place
yes,
where it's totally different culture-wise, food-wise, and everything. I
yes,
hope you go other places too. You go to other
yes,
places too and work there and get to see the world like this.
yes,
You're
yes,
so blessed with that. Okay, that is
yeah,
amazing.
yeah, yeah.
So, do you really think that every single person should have specific principles to follow in life? Do you have your own principles?
Yes, yes, I think, and actually, I personal my opinion is like they say वाणी में करुणा होनी चाहिए. So
Okay.
it's like
Right.
so yeah, so it's like whatever you utter, it become either chaos or become like love. Okay,
Yeah, right.
so okay, so your words can bring either chaos or like good things. So
True that. True that.
yeah, so that is the one principle actually I always try to follow. But sometimes we cannot be idle. Sometimes we have to
Yeah,
be
obviously.
harsh.
Life teaches you a lot of things. People come across, they teach you a lot of things. You have to get out of that principle sometimes, but that is fine.
Yeah, so that's
That is
how.
amazing.
There are so many principles like you could act on it. It's not just like your words, how you speak, but at the same time, like it's like complete cycle. If you see, if you have righteous
True.
thoughts, then maybe you will speak very good in a good manner. But
Yeah.
if you don't have good thoughts, maybe you will speak something else, and ultimately it will reflect on your basically actions. Again, that is
Yeah,
the
that
problem.
often happens.
Yeah,
Again,
yeah,
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 yeah, true that.
yeah.
It's all
So,
about what you think and what you say, and that
ex-
creates something like
yes,
an outcome through actions. True
yeah,
that. Okay, so everybody has their own topic of interest or something like that. So, what is that one topic that enhances your brain activity?
yeah. So, since childhood, I'm pretty much, you can say, observer. So, I used to observe small things as I grew up, and I found meditation is very, interesting
Yeah,
phenomena.
yeah,
And as like everyone have explored it in their own way, and they have their own definitions. So
right.
meditate. So I also try to explore in my way. So I remember I get very good, comfortable time to practice meditation in during COVID time, because
Okay.
we don't have anything to do and we have to sit in the home and like this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that time I realized like this meditation is critical, if you think it is critical. If you think it is easy, then you will find some other way to basically do this and how it can be practiced easily. So
Yeah, true.
I found this your lifestyle also actually affects this meditation.
Yeah.
Then again I went to again deeper thoughts, and then I understood how you eat, and basically your mind is always synced with your body. But
Yeah.
but when we sit for some time and we will see your leg is paining or something, you have something difficult.
Yes, you experience some pain or some fatigue in you.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
So the reason is uh, why you feel it, because your body basically is not functioning well. Functioning well in the
Mm-hmm.
sense, you will have some other thoughts like, okay, it's paining, it's something, because that's how we understood it. When we sit it for a
Yeah.
longer time, we understood like it will just start the paining, but
Yeah,
actually it
yeah.
doesn't. It is all because of your thought process.
True that.
So to basically control your thought process, it depends upon how you eat, at what time you eat. Basically, schedule is very important. So that's
Yeah.
why again I went to some books, and I read a lot of books on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm practicing this vegetarian thing. It is not
Okay.
completely true that vegetarian basically habits will help you to make good meditation.
Okay.
But I found if you control your food habit, slowly you will understand your body also reacts in a smooth way. You will not feel some obstacles, like when you sit for longer time, maybe 15-20 minutes, you will not
Mm-hmm.
feel your head is paining or something.
Yeah, yeah, true that.
Yeah. So slowly,
So there
slowly.
there are maybe some types of meditations, right? So can you just tell what are these main types and what is the best one for you that is still working?
So I was basically in locked room because it was lockdown. I was in Mumbai. So
Mm-hmm.
all I can do is I can cook, eat, and sleep. That's it.
Yeah,
So as far everyone has established their own way, and they have particular definition. But
yeah.
in my case, I think everything is meditation. If you are reading, that is also meditation. Meditation is something like you are concentrating yourself on something.
One thing.
Yeah. So I didn't know cooking during that meditation time. I love cooking. I love this
Awesome.
cleaning, sweeping. Then I realized
Yeah.
this is also meditation.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
true.
So I was so synced with this complete my routine, and slowly I understood, okay, this technique would help me. But when I came out from lockdown and then find, okay, I'm not in single room, I can roam outside. Then I found, okay, I have to reinvent this meditation technique. Then
Right.
again, I used to go in the morning, and I started thinking, and then I realized this is also meditation when you walk and you are concentrating yourself on
Yes.
particular topic or thought.
Activity.
Yeah. So that's how this meditation actually
What are the
really helps.
basic benefits that is given to that person who practices
There,
meditation?
yes. So there are many benefits, like you will not have insomnia in a
Ah,
good way. Okay, so most of the
ah,
people
that is
having,
nice.
yeah, most of the people having this habit, like they're deprived with this habit. They don't sleep early, or they have
Yeah.
misbalanced sleeping. Another thing is, actually, if you start meditating, you will feel slowly you will understanding your temperament. If you talk about your angriness, your this
Mm-hmm.
mood swings, you will become more proactive, not reactive.
Yeah. My God.
So yeah, so
Yes.
that is the main actually benefit. I feel like you will become more proactive. You will have more patience. Ultimately, you will start listening others.
Ah, God,
Yes,
everyone is the one who is saying like, okay, I want to speak. Someone should be there to listen,
yeah,
and
but
that
no,
same person is also saying the same thing because nobody's listening to me.
exactly, exactly.
So
So
people become listeners after trying
yes,
meditation.
yes, yes, yes. So
That's
these are
pretty
the,
good.
but it is also quite, difficult to practice in meditation in modern life, because the way we basically living our life is like, there is misunderstanding. I feel like everyone says live the life, but
Yeah,
until unless you know how to live the life, how you will live
yeah,
the life. So first we have to learn how to live the life.
yeah,
So, in that metaphor, actually, we should understand, it's not, this life is not just for your professional life. You should have some social touch also. So,
obviously.
through
We are
social,
called social animals, so we should be
yes,
following that, right?
exactly, exactly, exactly. But yeah, the way I see it, most of the people are basically making distance from social life. They are more like materialistic. That is the big issue. And ultimately, most of the people talk about their, social service after retirement. Why they can't do it
Yeah,
when they are
yeah,
working? That
yeah,
is the issue. So that's why I feel this whole life, I feel it is in two part. One is your childhood, and second part is like, okay, whatever we learn. So basic
yeah,
foundation is your childhood, like, where you are liberal to do anything, like you have freedom.
yeah,
and
true.
and those basically thought process you can implement, experiment in your later life. So that is,
I think when you're a child, you just know you are totally free. Like you
yes,
fall, you get sick, then you come to know like this is the thing that isn't good for me, और ये खाऊंगा तो ऐसे होता है, ये खाया तो ऐसे होता है, something like
exactly,
that. That is like brain is totally empty. We are just trying to put new information जो आगे है, and the
correct,
later life is like देखा है, but क्या नहीं करना है वो पता है
correct.
बेसिकली
Yes, yes,
कि हाँ ये अच्छा है लेकिन ये करना जरूरी भी है सो इट्स लाइक वी ट्राई टू सी वेयर आवर एक्चुअल फ्रीडम इज तो बचपन में फ्रीडम होता है बड़े होने के बाद थोड़ा सा रिस्ट्रिक्ट हो जाता है ड्यू टू सर्टन फैक्ट्स एंड नॉर्म्स जो बड़े होने के बाद लग जाते हैं दैट यू हैव टू have this thing at a specific age, degree होना चाहिए, then you should have a job or something like that, and you should have a good
correct.
name outside, and इसमें सब busy हो जाते हैं, and they actually forget they should be talking to people first. They should be sharing things and also learning in this way that we are doing right now through
Yeah,
sessions.
correct, correct.
So basically, I didn't even know much about meditation. I have been practicing for not much time, but I do realize like दिमाग खुल जाता है when you are just calm, no,
Yes,
out of what people tell you or what is already been told. तो
yes,
ये कुछ नया ही एक्सपीरियंस आता है. You face with questions, you try to find those answers all by yourself. Sometimes you keep mum, sometimes you don't even fall into fights. It's like, how did I change? It's all about meditation.
correct, correct, correct.
So
Yeah,
I come to know there are a lot of benefits, and some people say that it's really hard. Can you give a tip for the people who are just about to start meditation or they have already started but they're not able to get there?
yeah. So first thing, they should start on their schedule, like food habits.
That is must.
Yes,
वो हो गया तो फिर सब हो जाएगा.
सब हो जाएगा.
Right.
Yeah, that is the first thing, and then they can start slowly sitting. I mean, whatever in best way. Like, some people are comfortable with sitting, some people are good at walking, and
Yeah.
you will not believe, some people are actually more energized. Their thought process is more active when they walk.
Yeah.
Some,
True.
yeah, yeah. So it is best. It is not, I would say, best, but it is based on their comfortable and feasibility,
Yeah.
because
True.
the sitting meditation is also not possible for everyone. some
Yeah,
people,
obviously not.
yeah. So you can,
No, but it's already been there somewhere like कि meditation के लिए specific position होता है ऐसे ही करना पड़ता है वैसे ही करना it's nothing like that. As soon as you put all of your interest or maybe that focus on just one thought, तो तुम कुछ भी कर रहे हो बैठे हो या कहीं देख रहे हो या whatever it is, you are
yeah,
focused on one thing that is meditation.
yeah, correct, correct.
So
Yeah, that's
that's
how
the
we
thing.
should. Yes, yes.
Yeah, amazing, amazing. So, can you tell me what was your source of inspiration the entire journey?
So actually, it evolved time to time. So
Mm-hmm.
I lived in different phases of my life so far. So
Mm-hmm.
I was in rural setting. Then I was in little bit city area where I finished
Okay.
my basically high school. Then I moved
Mm-hmm.
to Mumbai. So Mumbai was big cultural shock for me, and at the same time, it was like enlightening my thoughts because
Yeah.
there I met a lot of people, and there actually I saw how this basically world works because I used to
Mm-hmm.
travel in local. Then I saw
Yeah.
most everyone is somewhere going and nobody is tired. They are like very energetic. Then I found, oh, they have something in their mind. Then I start digging again deeper. Then I understood like
Mm-hmm.
they are so much conscious towards their basically goal. That's why they are driving their self. But at the same time,
True.
some people thinks like they are machines.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the wrong perception. See, everyone has their own life. They have own journey, and that's how then I started. Again, I'm pretty much observer for whole life. So there, I met lot of people with different backgrounds. They basically inspired me a lot about like uh, uh, my research area, then how I speak, lot of things they inspired. So I
Mm-hmm.
think around my people who are there, they are pretty much in their selective field. They inspired me a
Mm-hmm.
lot. Not single person that inspired me.
Great.
Yeah, and that helps me a lot actually.
Yes.
Yeah,
That is nice.
yeah.
Okay, so uh, what do you think is a huge achievement that has
Uh,
happened to you ever?
Huge achievement. Like I passed complete COVID time without
Yeah.
infected myself,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Nice.
during COVID time, I traveled to different countries, Russia, some Dubai, then here. So
Mm-hmm.
I used to be quarantined for 2 weeks in different countries, and
Okay.
that was that was very difficult time
Uh-huh.
because everyone like my teammates used to get infected. I was worried, but luckily I was not infected till date. So I
Nice.
think
You're
I
saved.
yeah, I think this is achievement. But this is like outer world. This is materialistic world. But for
Mm-hmm.
myself, which will be like achievement for my whole life is like during COVID times. Actually, I have spent most of the time whenever my family required. So
Okay, right.
yeah, so it was pretty bad time where everyone were infected, and I was there to help them. So that was the biggest achievement, I think.
That
Yeah.
is great. Being with your people when
Well,
they need you actually,
yes, yes, yes,
yeah, even if you're working somewhere out and you're not in India already, you're
yeah,
just
yes,
somewhere and still
yes.
being with your family is okay, that's an achievement I can call that.
Yeah, yeah.
So can you like let's come back towards your the thing that you do. Okay, so I really want to know what you actually do in Saudi Arabia right now. Okay, so because I have it's a research engineer like. Okay,
Yeah.
so can you just brush me up with what you do, what is your field is all about, and
Okay.
how much scope is there in that?
Okay. So like everyone knows, like our mobile devices, even laptop or even headphones.
Yeah. Yeah.
So every this basically electronic devices has some chips,
Mm-hmm.
and if you basically go to a microscopic level, if you tear down those chips, there are some devices are there, some components are there. So those
Okay.
components actually manufacture in special environment, like closed, or we can say very clean environment, where we have
Mm-hmm.
to basically wear the bunny suit. Like in COVID time,
Yeah.
everyone used to. I'm very habitual
Oh.
to this. Yeah.
Oh my
So
goodness.
basically,
Right.
I do manufacturing of those chips, and also
Okay, so let me show this to the viewers. Guys, Hitesh has sent me this picture and he's going to explain us more specifically what is he talking about. So, okay, so
yeah.
that's the costume you guys wear,
Yes,
the bunny
whole
suit,
day.
right?
Yes, bunny suit.
That's amazing. And
Yeah.
these, the small ones, are the chips, right?
Yes, these are the chips. Basically, this is complete circular wafer. It is silicon wafer. We have to cut
Okay.
it into pieces, and then we have to put in the ICs. Like you can see some fourth image is something, we can see some chip is there. So we have to
Okay.
mount that chip on that IC, and ultimately that IC will basically embedded into your basically devices, like in computer, then your mobile devices.
Mobile phones and everything.
Yes, yes, yes. And
Okay,
coming to scope,
that's good.
actually, yeah. So coming to scope is like we are really behind in this technology compared to them.
Okay.
But
Very true fact, very precise.
yeah, but recently our government has take initiative to become self-reliant on this technology. So in
Mm-hmm.
coming years, actually, we will have many more this manufacturing plant. So we have
Great.
some manufacturing plant in India for these electronic devices, but currently we are targeting only defense application. Like maybe you have heard, uh, we have sent cheapest satellite to the space.
Yeah.
So if you see the cost,
Mm-hmm.
we have sent the this satellite in 10 millions. Other hand, US usually send the same satellite in 100 million.
Yeah.
So basically, we are trying to invent and reinvent basically this complete electronic revolution. So it
Amazing.
there is lot of scope, but I think coming 5 6 years it will be more profound, and I would say there will be more workforce on this.
Okay, but what is needed actually to enter in this field and how
So
to start?
so this field actually require complete ecosystem. Like
Mm-hmm.
we should have a very expert manpower. Plus, we need some resources. Like these chips requires a lot of materials. Like we need some gases which are toxic and which are ultra
Okay.
pure. We need some metals also, metal in terms
Okay.
of like we hear this gold. So basically in every chip actually there is small amount of gold.
Okay.
So
Oh, nice.
yes, yes. So like this, lot of metal actually we use, alloy we use. So uh, this, plus we need some clean room, like environment where we cannot see any single particle. So
Okay.
single,
My
yeah,
goodness, do you get that?
yes, yes.
I
So
would love to see that without a single particle.
so that's how this actually clean room requires. It's not single thing. There are a lot of things, like even government support also requires, because most of the things, like if you see, even we buy mobile, it is not
Hmm.
manufactured in India. Mostly it is in China.
Yeah. Yeah.
So imagine we have this manufacturing plant, but again we have to rely on other countries to bring back to
Obviously.
India. Yeah. So our government is working on it.
Amazing. It's really good to hear. And
Yeah.
people can actually go for this field specifically, and it's like pretty much good
Yes.
scope is there. And as you said, in coming 5 to 6 years, it's going to be more profound. So
Yes.
when there is, we can take this period as a, what is that, beneficial period. You can just go explore, learn, and
Yes.
then when
Yes.
it becomes something big, you are going to be the representative of the same thing.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
Great. Okay, so what a specific candidate needs, like अगर ये एक specific field है, like you chose for yourself, तो अगर कोई ऐसा कोई भी random field हो, तो एक specific candidate के पास क्या होना चाहिए? What a candidate should have to excel in that specific field?
Actually, I think the key point is he should have this priority and visibility.
Yeah,
That
true.
if you
Amazing.
have prioritized like your life, your basically time or your destination, then
Mm-hmm.
certainly you will try to look into like how it could be the visible. So you will try to act on it. So priority and
Right.
visibility is the only thing like
Only first.
yes,
Right. True that.
yeah,
True that.
yeah.
Great.
So these are
Okay,
the things.
so I'm asking this for the first time in my show.
Okay,
So
okay.
you're the first one that I'm asking to. Okay, so who is a legit person according to you?
Mm, it can vary because time is always running and we have to basically flow with time. So as of now, I think many legit people are there. Even personally, I would say not people, personality. So when I was kid, like I was very much fond of this Buddha because his meditation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was when I was a child. But in
Mhm.
recent times, actually, maybe in 10 years, I would say this Muhammad Ali. He
Okay.
was he was phenomenal. Like he lived his life in different phases. At the same
Mhm.
time, he succeeded,
Yeah,
and the
true that.
passion he has, like it's remarkable. Like he born and brought up in slavery family. Then
Yeah.
he really did hard work, and he was best boxer in the world. And then somehow some situation comes like there was some political things, and
Yeah.
he went against America in the Vietnam War. That was
Yeah.
the very good thing. And later part he was in some Saddam no some terrorist some activities. He went there and
Mhm.
he basically relieved people from there. So that was good
Yeah.
actually. He was the legit person for me.
Amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
The way the qualities that he has, it made him
Yes.
legit, right? So,
Yes.
what
Yes.
qualities you have that makes you a legit person on the legit talks?
No, I have only one legit I guess quality. Like I'm more patience and
Okay, that is great. That is
yeah,
nice.
yeah, and at the same time I am very aggressive when there is need. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So even if you
So
practice meditation, that also tells you that sometime you have to
we have
become
to
that version of you because
yes,
you have to protect yourself, right? So
correct, correct, correct,
no one should take all of your advantage being nice and being patient all the
correct,
time. So
correct, correct,
that's
correct.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. So okay, I got to know that your legit personality is Muhammad Ali right now,
Yes.
plus Gautam Buddha
Yes.
being in
Yes.
childhood time. Okay, that's good to know. And
Yeah.
what is the message that you would love to give to these viewers? They're listening to you from a very good long time.
I think the fundamental thing I have learned so far is like we should know like temporary emotions and not permanent actions. So it's like
My goodness.
whatever going around is like just temporary. So
Yeah.
don't react.
Yeah, it stays only for the moment. It just goes
Exactly,
away like that.
exactly.
We make it big.
Yes, I think
True,
that's
that's
the
true.
only thing came into my mind.
That is
I,
awesome. I like
yeah,
that. I would love to take that. Okay, so
yeah.
I always ask this question for the benefit of the show. Can you tell me, can you give me a small feedback on the initiative that I've started, the Legit Talks?
I think it is really nice, and I have listened previous some talks also.
You really
Because
did?
yeah, yeah, lot of I did. So
Nice.
actually, we see this common person story never been highlighted at a bigger platform, or would say nobody wants to hear it. So yeah, and everyone has different story, different struggle. So this platform is very good to understand common man story and their experiences. And eventually, if you see at bigger picture, these stories, if you collect, it will give you a bigger experience as well as give a bigger collective thought,
Yes,
which
true.
which you can utilize in your certain situation, or maybe somewhere you can utilize at some part of life you can use it. So this thing I think is really nice and impressive about this platform.
Amazing. Like
Yeah,
just now, the session of us is like finished already, and I'm sure that people who watched, they would love to know what you have gone through when you chose this journey for yourself, going
yes,
for the specific field and how to do it, how to get there, how to perform. So I would just love to tell all of these viewers, like, okay, guys, if you have any questions, you can directly
yeah,
send these
please shoot.
questions to Hitesh on Instagram. He's obviously going to help you with whatever queries you have related to the field. And
Yes,
second thing is, I would love to tell you guys, like me and Hitesh, we had a common talk about when there was a certain topic. It was all about how social life influences people like us, people who are doing something different. So I think, Hitesh, we are going to have this conversation maybe in a combined session, maybe only yours.
yeah, sure, sure.
So are you like free or maybe available at that time so that we can have a word on that?
Yes, yes, sure, I would love to join.
Thank you so much
Yeah,
for this amazing time. Thank you so much
yeah.
for telling every aspect of life in a very open minded way. People, I
Okay.
think I understood it very well. I hope viewers also understood that. Thank you so much, Hitesh, for being here on
Yeah,
the show.
yeah, thank you for having me here.
See you
Yeah,
next time.
yeah, see you. Thank you.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.
Yes, thank you so much, guys. It was really refreshing for me. I mean, I took a little space for some time to get some people with me on the show. I'm sure that people are really busy in their life right now, having jobs, certain commitments, and I'm sure that you're also into that. But still, you come on the show and you see me and see the guests talking about their journeys, and I'm so happy to see you guys all the time. You support me in this way. It's really a happening thing for me. Thank you so much for always supporting me like this and coming to the show. Okay, so I think I'm going to have the next guest. Coming next stories, and I'm sure that you're going to love that one too. Thank you so much, guys, for sticking up, and see you next time. Bye. Namaste.